Hey guys.
Hey guys, welcome back to my nose. Your head's getting cut off there, baby.
Oh, I forgot I'm gonna sit like this.
Oh, maybe not. You're okay.
I'll just sit like this.
You're
Just
okay.
continue.
Anyway, so for those of you who don't know, this month, when this video gets posted, it's going on the 27th, right? We have officially at this point have been married for an entire year as of yesterday. So technically for you guys, we have been married for a year now. What better way to celebrate our 1 year than to watch our wedding video? Because I watch this regularly because when I'm uploading videos on Travellerites, if you're not following us on Travellerites, it's our daily vlogs channel that we post daily, and we've posted daily for almost a year. And what I was saying is this is our pin video, so every time I open our channel, this starts playing. And so I watch this on a regular, and I cry about it on a regular basis. So I'm not gonna cry today about it though. I'm not gonna do it.
We will see.
Oh, look at your grandparents. They're so cute. Okay.
Are we? Here we are.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Neymar was so little.
I was so tan. I gotta get tan again.
Neymar was just itty bitty.
Neymar was just itty bitty. I love this. We already commented over this first minute.
And then the battery died and didn't save anything, so it's...
This is such a pretty video too.
It is.
We had a friend record it and it was... And edit it. I think he edited it too. No, Oldest edited this one.
Did he?
I can't remember. No, I think
Whoever
Rock edited
they
this
did
one.
a great job.
I love
I said this last. I totally forgot that there was snow on the ground.
We gotta cut your hair. I love when your hair is short.
Wait, don't like it when I have like little wings?
I love you.
That's good.
This was my favorite part, probably of the whole day, honestly.
This was one of the favorite parts. Was coming out and seeing everybody.
And everyone was so happy for us. And how my hair was tied up with the string of the mask because my elastic broke when we were in the temple. This was my favorite part. This was definitely my favorite part. Yeah, this was my favorite part. All of Ty's younger cousins, they came up and they were like, "You look like a princess," and they were talking about my dress. It was so sweet. There's pictures of it somewhere, but it's so sweet. Everyone was just so happy. And what are they for?
Branson's hair is so long.
So long. Everyone was so happy. Except Vivian in the last clip.
Oh, yeah. The people in the background.
That's my aunt Jen. Or not those people, but the other one was.
Oh. That was a fun picture.
That was a fun picture. It was also November and not that cold. It was cold, but it was not that cold.
It was there's snow on the ground, but it didn't feel that bad. I love all of the
limo! Also, we took a fat nap in that limo on the way back.
Everyone's trying to give us crap.
Yeah, they're like, "How was the limo ride as a married couple? We'll give you some privacy." And we were like, Ty had sleep lines on his face when we got out.
I was yeah, because we had to get up early to go to that.
I had to get up to start getting ready at 4, I think.
That was scary. It was fun though. I love all the choreographed clothing.
I know. That was my fault.
Yeah, anything that's choreographed was nice.
Our wedding planner was literally is an angel.
Was the best.
Yeah. We're still good friends with her. That was so great.
That was such a fun day.
That cake was so good. I was so nervous that I could like barely eat though. Like not nervous, but like so much was going on, you know?
I don't know, I feel like there was so much food, but like us did not eat like anything.
Yeah, especially at the reception, we couldn't.
Yeah.
Everyone was so happy. I loved all the blues. The blues looked so pretty. It's funny because occasionally all the people we worked with, like the cake lady, the lady who did our floral stuff, like every once in a while they'll post our stuff again and be like, this was one of our favorites. Like,
oh really?
yeah, like I'll just like get tagged all of a sudden of like, and our wedding planner, she had like a pamphlet like that showed all the stuff she did on her balloon arch and like letter pamphlet, she used our thing. So like people, I don't know if it's just like the colors or just because we were like basically like we're open to anything really. That people really, it really turned out so pretty.
Well, that was one thing I was like, because we were just like, we just want to get married. We don't really have too many expectations for this.
We just wanted to be married.
Yeah, and so the wedding planner, we were like, hey, what do you think's the best? What's your good, like?
I was so tan. I had to go tanning again.
Oh, I gotta get tanner John.
Danielle and I have been best friends.
I remember that.
As long as I remember, ever since she was born. And we grew up, you know, talking about our weddings, dreaming what our perfect man would be like. I just gotta say, Ty is more perfect for Danielle than she would have ever imagined, or anyone would have ever
He was
imagined.
pretty perfect.
I think it was after like 3 weeks of dating, you're like, I know he's the one I'm gonna marry. I'm so in love with him. He's my person.
I'm just playing with your hair because it's so long. His hair is, if you look, he's got wings.
Ty, you're perfect for her, and I'm glad it's you that she's marrying.
Me too.
But yeah, welcome to the family, Ty.
Obviously Danielle, my little sister, probably my best friend but biggest rival. I've also had the opportunity to work with Ty for the last couple months. But anyway, it's been a great opportunity to get to know Ty and see
all the kids screaming in the background.
Everything that Danielle sees in him, but but it's been really good to get to know him, and so I'm very proud of you too. I'm not going to say too many embarrassing things. I'll let Ronnie do that later. And I'll be both and wish you the best. It
turned out so perfect. I just look at that table. It was so
All of
pretty.
this is super fun, right? House is beautiful. We're going to, you know, hopefully shake our tail feathers later on this evening. But remember, the focus is the promises that you guys made to each other and to our Heavenly Father.
I just like keep.
Dude, everything is
so
shiny
perfect.
and new right now. My words of wisdom is gonna get ugly. You can either do hard things together, or you can try and do them by yourself. You'll always learn more and come through it and be stronger together.
I think they're an amazing couple.
He's a dad now.
You fit very well together.
Crazy.
That is
your
wild.
personalities, who you are. But in all honesty, it is the sweetest blessing that life has to give. So
we had like no
congratulations
wedding
to you
drama
two
either.
for
Like,
who you are and for what
everyone
you
has like
have,
some
and
sort of wedding
your
drama.
life
We
blessed with
really.
everything.
There was like a little bit in the morning where there was miscommunication, but it was just like last minute stuff.
Ty and Danielle, that commitment you made
But yeah, there wasn't like
to be
crappy
sealed in
drama,
the temple,
you know?
and then to follow through and be today,
I just keep saying it really was
married,
perfect. Like,
sealed for time and all eternity,
there's a lot going on.
is what's going to bring true happiness
Yeah.
in this life and forever. And I just express my love for you, and an honor it is for me to be your grandfather, and now Danielle to be your grandfather as well. And I just wish you the very, very best. Love you.
It is so fun to just create a home together with the person that you've chosen to be with, and there's ups and downs,
and
there's going to be good times
She's a
and
mom
hard
now
times,
too.
but
And
it's
Ray's
so fun
a year
to
old
remember
next
that
month.
You
What?
get to create this life with each other,
Which is nuts.
and nothing
So
makes
I
you
know.
more happy than to be able to like share
So much is happening in
a
here.
life with somebody you love. And there's nothing that a mother wants more than to see their kids happy. And I remember probably about a year ago, Ty coming home at night at midnight, and he came home and I was on the computer. He laid on the floor by me to talk, and
Honestly, totally forgot about this until my mom brought it up again.
he said, "Mom, what do you think of Danielle?"
I love that.
I was like, "I really like her." "What? Why?" And he's like, I really like her. And and,
The live
and I just knew after that, I knew that she was going to be the one from that moment on. And we're just so grateful for the Tanners for taking him in like their own and just loving him. There's nothing more than we want to see your kid be loved by other people, and we love Danielle like our own as well.
Yeah,
She just fits in with our family.
And then I was like, oh,
We're just
crap,
so
I
happy
think
to
I
have
like her.
another daughter in our family, and we love her and we love them both so much.
So, you know, almost get like family approval
Well,
kind of
really
thing.
what I tell myself is my wife
Man,
is the number one. If anybody else were to ask,
yeah.
I need to put her
You're my number one.
ahead. So that is
I
my
love
advice.
their
Always
outfits.
ask yourself,
I
remember,
think
be
the dad's
a
outfits
wise
were
man.
just one of
Learn
my
from the
favorite.
smart
They look
man's
so
mistakes.
sharp
And
and
I tell you,
clean.
Ty, she is number one. If she asks you to do something, it's higher than if anybody
All
else
the
in
boys
this
look
world
really
would have
sharp.
asked you to
I
do
chose
it,
good outfits.
and you'll be happy.
I chose for them.
I'm so
I'm
happy
very
for
proud of
both of
that.
you.
I
Love
picked
you
out
both.
all
We're
of the
excited to
outfits. I
have
went
you,
and found them
Danielle.
all online.
I love the
Except the
person
mom's.
that Danielle wants to be when she's,
I need to distract myself. I'm
or
gonna
that
cry.
she is when she's with Ty.
How'd the mom pick their outfit? The mom's
And that's how I know Ty's a good guy. Because she doesn't try to be anybody that she's not. She tries to be her best self
I'm not gonna cry.
to be with him.
It's okay.
No, I'm not going to. We're totally distracted.
And
But it's by
that's
myself
what I
just
want for
watching.
them is to be their best self. And to do that together. And I know that they're going to be great together. And I love them so much. And I'm so thankful that that Danielle is my daughter and that Ty came along.
It's gonna make me cry. I don't want to cry.
That photo shoot was so much fun.
Thank you.
What was that called?
I'm going to kind of reverse things a little
first
bit.
look.
The
and
first look.
Yeah.
That's
Thank you guys.
That was so
for
much.
raising
It was
such an
cold.
incredible-
It was cold.
That was
And
the
and
worst
my
part
arm
about
was
it.
in so much pain
I remember that.
You're a man.
because I had like torn my tendons a little.
And thank
It
you
was-
for the
it was
relationship
fun.
that you've allowed us
It
to
was-
be
It was a
part of.
cool
Yeah.
spot too.
In your family, you guys have been so welcoming and so good to Danielle. So thank you. So
I
very
love
much.
all the kids.
And so
I
supportive.
would be so sad if we didn't
Kind of
have
a little
kids
bit
at
of a
our
journey
wedding.
to get to this point, and
I love
for all
all
of
the
us,
kids.
it's something
It's
new.
so
So
little.
I
we
love his
enjoyed it.
beard right
So,
there.
when Danielle and I sat down and talked about the seriousness of their
It's like a
relationship,
big old beard now though. That's
she
like-
had so much to say, and I was just listening the whole entire time, which is an absolute lie. I think she said two things, and then I went off about my advice, which is what I'm not going to give here. But one of the things
the
that
longest one, right?
that
I
we
think
talked
so.
about
Yeah, we started off. I don't know if I
Is
said it.
how much she
Strategies.
knew.
I'm not a man of many words, and then said the longest speech.
That's the longest. But
Couldn't
he's my
explain it.
dad.
No, I'm not.
No, I
It's
know.
not a bad
I know.
Words.
I just thought it was funny.
Which told me in my heart and my spirit that she found the one. And then I did tell her, good, because I was going to tell you, don't let that one go.
My dad did
Find
actually
another
say
one.
that. You're not ever gonna find anyone.
And as
like
it's been
that.
already stated, these two are so right for each other. You two have so much ahead of you that's just exciting. It's awesome.
I don't remember what advice you gave me the other day, Ty. I will remember it later, and I'll bring it up with you. But I was like, wow, this dude right here. He's taught me so much since coming into
I can't
this
remember what I did yesterday,
relationship with
so-
Danielle. But more than anything, that someone can come into my family and love my children as much as I do.
I love those pictures.
Mm-hmm.
We
I
still
love you
gotta
both.
put those up. We still want to put the holes in them.
Yeah.
Go back because you're sitting in a closet, but they look
I'm
so
gonna put
good.
them up. I think I'm gonna do that this week. This part, I want to find the raw. I gotta pause this really quick. It doesn't. Most people won't know this, but I walked down the aisle to the Up theme song
Mm-hmm.
because that was like I
Our-
loved the Up
Our
movie.
theme.
Yeah. So I found a wedding entrance. I honestly saw so many people just crying, and I think the music had a lot to do with it because that was like that was so special.
That was
That was so
kind of like personalized the.
yeah. Kenyon's bow tie.
I didn't even realize that, so just barely. I loved how we had them be the
Flower
people.
girls. And I love how they blew it in your face. That's
Oh, I
like
think they told me beforehand too.
that's so cute. They look so cute. I love how nervous Az was. Az was so nervous.
Well, he didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah. And Neymar was just watching Branson.
They all tried to have fun with it, I feel like. You're so pretty. Remember, I don't cry like ever, but that was like, I can't remember if I actually like cried. I was.
You had some tears there.
Yeah, I got
it.
close. I do remember I got close. Yeah, and if you know me, I don't.
That was something that I would never trade for anything. My dad walked me down the aisle. I would never trade that for anything. That was so special.
Okay, you may be seated. Thank you.
Was that awkward? Or did I just know just
I
like
want to
pick a
welcome
hand?
everybody here to this special day of Danielle and Ty. My name is Ronnie Tanner. For those of you that don't know me,
This is my uncle.
My uncle and Ty's best friend.
Yeah, and so like what we did is we did the temple ceremony in the morning, and then did this for that all the people that couldn't go to the temple.
That's greatly
And I
appreciate
wanted
that. So I'm
this
very,
kind of
very happy
ceremony.
for these two.
Yeah.
And
And this
I love
is the more
Danielle
traditional
dearly,
one, so we
and
wanted
now
to just do
Ty,
this,
and
and-
I'm very honored that they asked me to be.
And he
second
did it
for
really well.
doing
He made it.
And to many of you,
short,
it may look like
fun.
Ty is wearing his own pants. But in reality, those are definitely not his. And at least not after today, because Danielle, as soon as we're done here, she will be wearing those pants.
A little bit. Yeah.
And Ty
I gotta
will
borrow
do
them once
exactly
more.
as he's told. Like all other weddings I've done, I asked these two to send me a funny or embarrassing
Which
story
I told
about the
Ty, I
other
was like,
one
don't
that
do
no
any
one knows
passing out
about.
ones. He said,
We'll start
"Aw."
with Danielle's story about Ty.
It was the first story that came to my head.
Keep the murder for the end.
I didn't
So
want
she
to kick
says,
him,
the
but
story that
I
came to
do
my
think
mind when Ronnie
I
asked
told
us to
him,
think
like,
of an
she's gonna kill
embarrassing
me for
memory
this.
is one of the earlier ones of our relationship. One night, Ty was driving me home from hanging out at his house. Something had
Before we were
triggered me to have an
dating.
anxiety attack. At the time, I was finishing up school, trying to find a job, and basically trying to figure out life. We had just barely started dating at this point, maybe 2 weeks of being together. I was having irregular anxiety attacks at the time because of everything, and he always tried to help me the best he could. Once we got home, he was able to calm me down most of the way, and I said I should probably get inside. This is when crap hit the fan. I got out first because I assumed I was just going to walk to the door and give him a hug, but I didn't know he was getting out too. Only problem about this, sometimes Ty forgets a small but very important step. Put the idling vehicle in park. All I remember
like how Jake is like, yep.
is feeling the truck move forward and slamming the door on my leg as I hurried and tried to reach the pedals with my other leg. This got me caught in a weird squatting splits position, so basically I was stuck. Ty was able to dive into the driver's seat and stop the car by braking.
I was fully out of the car.
I remember standing there, my legs.
He was
caught
like
my
walking
putting
around.
all my weight on my knee that was still in the truck, in almost a squat stance because I tried to reach the pedal with my other foot. After a few moments of awkward silence, I said, "So, I don't think my parents will like you if you drive a hole through the front of their house."
Didn't I like get up on the
It
sidewalk?
did. It was
I
bad.
could
It was
look
like
at the
almost
port
on the
right
lawn
at the
too.
security camera that was sitting there and asked, "Do you think they seen that?"
Elaine's hair
I would
was so
love to say that
long.
Ty learned from this experience, but
I don't know why I
sadly
was so
this is
shocked
still
by
a
that.
regular occurrence.
I think I did like
Okay.
2 more
This
times.
is
You've done it a
Ty's
lot,
story
babe.
about Danielle. We might have to all step back here.
Because I didn't say
This might be the end of the wedding after
This is the one thing I told him not to
Okay,
say.
you're just not allowed to say
He
one of
says,
these kind of
this
stories.
is-
You know what I do?
quote,
I did
Okay,
this.
she's going to kill me for this.
And my friend Chase was over here just laughing because he was there.
I don't think this
For
is a
this
good way
story.
to start a story, but
And
I'll
Jason
proceed.
was. No?
So me, Danielle, Chase,
Yes.
and Jason were all
Yep.
hanging out watching a movie. And by the way, I had to rewrite this whole thing because it ran on and no commas and all that stuff.
I'm not a writer.
I'm just kidding.
I sent him
Me,
like
Danielle,
2 that were
Chase,
too
and Jason
long.
were all hanging out watching a movie. Jason is hanging out with my siblings while Chase and I are talking. Danielle gets up.
You can
goes to
see
the
how
bathroom
mad
and
I
hear
am.
her
I'm
say
like,
something
dude,
super
I
quiet.
told you.
I didn't bother to check what she said when all of a sudden I hear a big thud. Everyone looks over to see Danielle's face burst into the floor. Danielle's face burst into the floor. It then hit me what she had said. It was, "I'm gonna pass out." A little background about it.
Liv was dying
She
because I
used to
called
pass
her
out
right
a lot,
after
but
this.
hated to do it in public, so she would hide, which was the real reason she was going to the bathroom. She's totally fine now and taking iron pills to help. Just thought I would clarify. So then everyone rushes over, not knowing what was going on, and I slowly walk over, having dealt with it before. We flip her over. Chase and Jason are freaking out, trying to figure out what just happened and what to do. They start running little tests to see if she's okay. Danielle then wakes up to panicked friends and a bright light in her face because one of the tests was to check her pupils. It was dark, but she felt so bad and embarrassed, people had to see her pass out. She hates that story and said I'm not allowed to share it. But that's the story of when Danielle passed out face first on the floor.
At your parents' house, wasn't it?
So, little words of advice, never go to bed mad. That's my one word of advice, always. And
I think we've done that once.
Communication is...
And we woke up at like 4 in the morning and I woke you up and I was like, I'm sorry. I don't want to... And I woke you up so we could talk about it.
Was that it was at the other house, right?
That was at the other house. And I remember I was like, I'm just going to go to bed, I'm done. And then I couldn't sleep and finally at 4 I was like, can we talk, please? And we haven't done it since.
Always key.
I love that dress.
And always work your personal issues out with each other. Bringing outside voices into a marriage tends to bring harder feelings to you too. And that's very important.
It is very important.
Now on to the mushy stuff. Can we get the rings?
I love the rings.
I loved how the boys were just, oh no!
This cluster full of browsers.
I love the rings though.
Yeah.
We were able to get them custom made. So.
Okay. Is everybody ready? Yell. Is everybody ready? All right, that's better. Okay. Do you, Ty, take Danielle to be the one you not only give love, respect, and compassion to, but also allow yourself to receive the same from?
I love you.
Smart man. Do you, Danielle, take
dress.
Ty to be the one you not only give love, respect, and compassion to, but also allow yourself to receive the same
That
from?
arch was gorgeous.
I was going to say, is that...
Okay, let's change rings. Ty first.
Chris are the florals people.
Yeah, looks so good.
That's the wrong hand. I'm just kidding.
I was like, there's the ring on it. What do you mean?
That's what I said. I was like, the ring's on. Which I didn't get to see the wedding band until.
By the power vested in me,
and you didn't get to see
by
your
the
ring
state
till
of
then.
Utah and American Marriage Ministries, I now pronounce to you Mr. and Mrs. Traveler. Ty, you may now kiss your bride.
The guy said we had to.
The guy said, my Uncle Ronnie.
And we jumped right into the pool right after that.
No, I was telling you, like, no. Oh, it turned out amazing.
No, this was literally just us like talking to people the whole time. Just cause it was just so like we couldn't get it to like really do anything.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't regret it. It was fun. But we had like all these people come, like we had churro people come, which was pretty bored. And it was just people. It did get a little chilly.
It did at this point, but we were all moving, and we had like those heaters up, so people when they got too cold would just go and gather around the heaters.
Yeah, and my pants were really tight, so I really couldn't dance too much. So. Oh, he's so much fun.
He is. We haven't seen Brigham in a minute. This really was such a party, though.
I know. Yeah, that's Ryan's kid.
When they made us go in the circle and we're like, dude, we
no,
don't dance. We're like, we don't dance.
Like, that's not us. And I do remember my pants are so tight. Well, she's still single, so.
And it's funny how all of your friends were like,
You know, they all said they were going to do this.
yeah.
When I threw it, they all had to run away. They're both still single.
I know. No. Hunter and Riker? Hunter has a girlfriend, doesn't he?
A girlfriend? I don't know.
I thought he did.
We went on dates, but I don't think
I love this one. People were also like, do you have a choreographed dance or whatever? And I'm like, we're just gonna, no.
We're just gonna go hang out.
Yeah.
Just be in the moment, you know?
Mm-hmm. It was amazing. I loved it. Is that Lily's head or my mom's head?
Was it?
I think Lily's head. I loved dancing with my dad. My mom actually talked about that yesterday. She's like, that's one of my happiest memories.
You guys didn't choreograph anything either, did you? And my mom was like, well, should we choreograph something? And so like a week before, she was like, we should. I was like, no, I don't know.
Yeah. I just feel like, I don't know. This was so fun.
This was fun.
Me and my dad tried to do a little bit of like more than just swaying, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, my mom did a little bit, but just like the most basic things.
I loved the balloons.
Oh, that was fun too.
They look so little. Lizzie and Kyla.
Everyone looks so little. At what point did they, what's the word? Did they go to the car?
What do you mean? Like everyone going to set up the car?
Yeah.
I think.
Was this during the dancing and stuff?
I think during the dancing, yeah.
I remember I saw like a bunch of
Neymar
friends.
looks so cute.
I remember seeing a bunch of our friends all get together on the basketball court, and because they rode all over our car and stuff. So.
That was kind of awesome too, is driving away. Just, we're married now. I love that video.
It's so cute. I love that one.
I think that's all of it, right? We made it through.
It only took like 3 technical issues.
That took us like an hour and a half to film this video for a 25-minute video.
It took a minute, but it was worth it in my opinion.
Everyone please go in the comments and thank my editor for getting this video done.
I know. She's just gonna have a whole screen recording that she's not gonna know what to do with. But.
Yeah, a couple different ones. That was awesome.
Like I said, I've only seen that like 3 times, like counting this one. I don't watch it too much, but I love whenever we watch it though.
I do. I think it's gotta be a tradition every year to just sit down and
I'm totally okay with
watch it. To just appreciate, you know, like.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why we do vlogs and do the videos, is so we can look back on stuff like this. That's how this all started, is because of that.
Because like, everyone has a wedding video, right? But it's like, a lot of the time it's like, oh, we have to go find the hard drives, we have to go find it, we have to go do all these things. But like for us, we just look it up on YouTube and it's there. Like, and we got to share that excitement, and that was a magical day. It really was. It was amazing, and we got to share that with all of you guys too, and that's so important to me. Like, again, we have bits and pieces that are still just for us, but we get to share that with you guys, and that's awesome. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. We love you so much, and as always, it's great to have a great day, and you are worth it. Bye guys.